Couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk.
Alone?
No. Julio maintained his usual respectful distance behind.
Good, that's good.
I gotta go to school.
This early?
Y'all, there's always a ton of work.
Lily?
Sonny, please.
Why are you avoiding me?
I don't like being a witness for the other side. I don't know what I can possibly contribute, and I certainly don't appreciate testifying against Laura when I know darn well she didn't do it.
You're doing a great impression of a hostile witness, which I guess is what you are.
Please, God, don't let them ask me the details of my history with Laura. Look at that. Poor Simone. She's still reeling from her testimony yesterday.
I feel so guilty. I let Sarah Jensen back me into a corner.
You told the truth.
Do you think the jury paid attention once the damage was done?
Of course they did. That's their job. Oh, can anyone believe this heat?
Hi, Kevin. Thank you for coming.
You'll do fine. It's going to be murder in there today, though. Sorry. It's a good one, Doc. Good luck, Laura.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I didn't know you were going to be here today.
Bobby needs some moral support, and since Tony is busy hobbling through surgery with a pulled hamstring, her therapist is the next obvious choice.
Oh, well, I'm surprised you had the time.
Actually, I don't, but I needed a break from my Oxford research. But if I'd known that the air conditioning in this place was non-existent. What?
I don't know. I just think you've been spending way too much time on that twin research thingy.
Didn't I just say that?
Hey.
Hey. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Here come the vultures. Let's get inside.
Can you give any kind of statement, please?
Councilman Ward, will Laura Spencer take a stand on your behalf?
We haven't decided yet.
Is your client guilty?
My client is innocent.
Do you think you can get a non-guilty verdict?
Miss Thompson, from the Herald. My client is innocent, so we expect to get a non-guilty verdict.
What effect do you think that the case will have on public opinion regarding the election?
I'm here defending a woman wrongly accused of murder, and I think that is far more important
that winning
than...
this case is going to be your ticket back on the city council seat?
How many times do I have to say...
Ladies and gentlemen, Councilman Ward is due in court. Oh, come on. Any questions you have about his campaign, just feel free to direct towards me.
And you are?
I'm Alan Quartermain Jr. I'm acting campaign manager for the council. Well, isn't that Laura Spencer's job? Well, she's otherwise occupied right now. But we fully expect her back on the job in short order. Now, somebody asked about public opinion polls.
I'm in a jam. I didn't know what to do. I thought you might have some advice. Try Dear Abby. Don't I wish. But I'm in pretty deep to a guy in Atlantic City. Barber's his name. He's looking for me to pay up, and he's looking for me to pay up fast. I don't have that kind of money. And I'm racking my brain trying to figure out where I can find it. And then I thought to myself, Edward Quartermain. Now there's a man who has answers. I'm out of answers. Think hard, Mr. Quartermain. Think real hard.
You're making a big mistake thinking this well won't run. Big mistake thinking this well won't run dry.
My back is kind of up against the wall here. I gotta come up the goods.
Your gambling problems are nocturnal.
That's only half true. See, when you gave me that generous reward in exchange for the videotape, I figured for sure I could triple it at the tables. Except my luck didn't hold. And there I was, left holding a marker for a lot more than I started out with.
And you think that I'm the man to turn your luck on?
If not you, then someone, somewhere will be interested in that videotape. I mean, the image of your grandson, who happens to be Laura Spencer's attorney, caught leaving Ward House seconds after the fire started. The reels.
How many copies are you holding on to?
One. Call it insurance.
I call it highway robbery. Now, this bank is officially closed. And in the words of my family's resident philosopher, you can blow it out your ear.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of Justice Ward's greatest strengths is that politics has never been his primary motivation. Now, right now, he is inside defending a woman who has been wrongly accused. Now, folks, that's not only the moral choice, that's the responsible choice.
Did Laura Spencer do it?
No, but I'm not qualified to discuss the case.
Well, who do you think is going to win?
Well, personally, I'm rooting for the Mets. Folks, feel free to come on down to campaign headquarters. We'll set up a one-on-one, okay? Thanks. Grandfather?
Oh, Mr. Quartermain.
Excuse me,
Please.
Mr. Quartermain. Can you get this one?
Oh, good morning.
Tom! Hi.
Hi.
You were absolutely right about juror number 4. She's a maverick. But the other ones are falling right in line, just as you predicted.
Good.
So I'll see you inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you proud of yourself?
I just did my job. And need I remind you, you helped, at least with the investigation.
Dr. Harding, why weren't you in court to see your ex-wife testify?
All I said was I needed a break from my Oxford research. Too much of anyone thing could get on anyone's nerves, even if it's something you love dearly.
Oh?
Except you. I could never get too much of you.
Oh.
Am I the only one who thinks this heat is oppressive? It's like a sauna in here.
Do not say that word, please. It reminds me of deception, which reminds me of stupid Catherine, which reminds me of the fact that she wrapped me in those seaweed things and wouldn't let me out. She left me there all alone. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting mad anymore. I'm just getting even. Wait till she finds out that I've absconded with the formula for heat and my lovely French chemist.
This is a court of law, Lucy. Don't speak too loudly about pilfering.
I'm not pilfering. I'm just taking back what is rightfully mine. Let's not go on there. Let's just leave that alone, okay? Let's look around and see who is here or who is not here.
Why?
Why? Because then we can deduce who the real murderer is. He or she wouldn't dare show their face in here. One noticeable absence. Stupid Catherine Bell.
You're wonderful.
Really?
Yes.
You know, the press isn't that tough once you decide not to let them intimidate you.
Justice is great with them when he's focused.
Yeah, that's the problem. Justice hasn't been focused since Laura was arrested. I think he's walking too thin a line here between what he thinks is right and keeping his eye on the election.
You're not suggesting that he drop out of the race?
No, I'm not. But I don't know how long we can keep a campaign going without a full-time candidate.
Laura, try to keep your emotions in check. The jury's watching every flicker.
Tell that to Poker Face here.
Wish I had a couple of aces up my sleeve for you.
All rise. Part 2 of the Supreme Court of the State of New York is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marion Henry presiding. Please seat.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Are the people ready to call their next witness?
Yes, Your Honor. The people call Barbara Jean Jones.
That's what I'm asking.
Ignore me. I'm just in a weird mood today.
Right. What?
Excuse me. I'll get that.
Sure.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Sunny, please. Just tell her to ask for you next time.
General Hospital, brought to you by Excedrin. Excedrin, the headache medicine.
I used to take Tylenol for, like, everything. But I'm at my mother's house, and I get a headache. This is not a big surprise. And she has a green bottle of Excedrin. So I take the Excedrin. And you know what? It relieves headaches better than Tylenol. So now, I still take Tylenol for everything else, but for headaches, I take Excedrin. Just like Mom. How weird is that?
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Roaches have an annoying habit of making themselves at home, in your home, making their nests and laying thousands of eggs, invading your territory. Combat Superbait brand insecticide is the best way to defend your home. Roaches eat Combat and share it back at the nest, destroying the nest, eggs too. Now your home is all yours. Combat Superbait, your home's best defense against roaches.
In the beginning, you read all the books. You sterilize everything. You even buy those expensive diapers. But eventually, you get over it and get love. Why loves? They work and work great, especially on leaks. They pass these torture tests as well as pricey brands. But loves cost less every day without coupons. Like you have time to clip coupons. You don't have time to read books with words. Hey, live and learn. And then get loves.
You've never seen anything like this. Pure silk shave cream for women. So many moisturizers, it wraps your legs in richness every time you shave. For soft, smooth, silky legs, experience Pure Silk.
How I unplug. Every afternoon about this time, I slip away to somewhere new. A spa just for chocolate lovers. I warm up with a little stretching. Then some relaxing aromatherapy. And a long hot dip in a chocolatey whirlpool. Afterwards, I'm totally recharged. And I never had to leave my desk.
New, more chocolatey Swiss Mocha from General Foods International Coffees.
Why compromise on your laxative? Part of you wants strong, part wants gentle. Get both with Docalac. So effective, doctors recommend it most. And it's gentle with comfort coating. Don't compromise. Get strong, get gentle, get Docalac.
Watch what happens. She thought her plan was foolproof.
I'm leaving Pine Valley for good.
But one man's suspicions
You didn't fall for that, did you?
could expose her.
Doesn't add up to 12. Nothing with her ever does.
Brooke's being recalled in favor of a new and improved model.
The next time I see you, you'll be Brooke English.
She's a loose cannon, Brooke. You gotta watch your back.
I'm almost at the finishing line.
Is he the only one who can stop her?
It's time for the last stand of Janet Green.
Watch what happens on All My Children.
ABC Daytime.
I'm not having an affair, Lily. You know me better than that.
I believe you. Sonny, I never wanted or intended this house or our marriage to become a prison for you.
Oh, why would you even say something like that?
Just look at yourself. You know, the greatest compliment you ever gave me was when you told me you felt at peace with me. Where is that peace now? It hurts me to see you this way. And I know it's hurting you even more. It has to stop.
What are you trying to say?
Mrs. Jones, you were at the Ward house the night Damian Smith was murdered, were you not?
I was outside the house, yes, as was most of the neighborhood.
Describe for us, please, the events that led to your being there.
Well, I had spent the evening at home with my husband, Dr. Tony Jones. I thought my sister-in-law Laura was with the other ward house children in Rochester. So you can imagine my shock when I found out she was actually inside the burning house with Leslie Lou and James, and my brother had gone in after them.
And your brother did manage to save them, is that right?
Yes, well, my brother's an amazing man. Yes, he saved them.
Now, who is this James you refer to?
You're her doctor. Do you think she could have done it?
Bobby? The ward house baby.
Bobby, she really hated him, you know.
So did we.
He was the reason
why Laura was there. And what happened to them after they came out of the house?
Both children were checked out by the paramedics. And considering what they'd all been through in there, they were actually in very good shape.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
After they were given oxygen, there were some concerns regarding smoke inhalation with Laura and Leslie Lou, so it was decided that they should be taken to General Hospital for overnight observation. James was somewhat better off because Laura had thought to cover both babies with a wet towel, preventing significant injury.
Remarkable. So, what happened to James while Laura and her baby were at the hospital?
We, my husband and I, took him home with us. Currently chief surgical nurse at General Hospital.
So you had the opportunity to observe him while he was with you?
Yes, I did.
You told the court he was quite robust and energetic.
Yes, but he was also very loving. He was a joy. I called him Sweet Baby James.
Was he sick?
Well,
you're a nurse. I mean, you'd know the signs, say, if he was reacting to the fire.
Well, he had a slight fever, and he cried a lot during the first night.
Just the first night? I mean, considering the level of trauma he experienced during the burning of the only home he's ever known, is that unexpected?
Objection, Your Honor, beyond the scope. She's a nurse, not a psychiatrist.
I'll allow it. You may answer.
Well, it wouldn't be unexpected.
But he was not in any pain.
I don't believe so.
Again, Mrs. Jones, you are a nurse. Certainly you would recognize pain when you saw it.
Well, you know, he's just a baby. He can't talk, so he couldn't tell me if he were in pain.
Did you give him any medication while he was under your care? Yes or no?
No.
Because he didn't seem to require any, correct?
Correct.
Did anyone mention to you that James had been ill earlier that evening? That he suffered from a fever and an ear infection?
Well, no, but there was such chaos.
Did you know that a pediatrician had been called and medication prescribed that your brother rushed over there to Ward House for James's condition?
No, I didn't know that until later.
Because you saw no such illness. You, a reputable medical professional, saw no indication that James was at all sick, correct?
No.
As far as you know, Mrs. Spencer, who's very familiar with ear infections because her daughter suffers from them, could have described the symptoms to Dr. Hardy for the purpose of making her believe that that baby was sick.
No. Why would she do that?
Because she needed an excuse for not going with the others to Rochester, didn't she?
Objection.
Sustained.
Withdrawn. Mrs. Jones. Do you know the accused to be the type of woman to go to extreme measures to protect her family?
Well, yes, as any of us would.
Extreme measures such as using a helpless baby's phantom illness to cover for murder?
Objection, Your Honor. She's putting words in the witness's mouth.
Sidebar, counsel.
It's your first day, you try to hide your fear, but you'll be okay, Mom, in your new career.
Nothing gets you ready for a big day like those 2 scoops, only in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
I remember when it was me, starting out instead. Go get 'em, Mom! You're 2 scoops ahead.
Here's an offer that's hot and fast. Now, with a coupon from Kellogg's Raisin Bran, you get a small McDonald's fries free. See back for details and hurry.
This is where your fight for clean teeth can be won or lost. Here, between your teeth.
the toughest place to clean. But be aware, the most powerful instruments for penetrating between teeth aren't for home use. This is Crest Complete. It's designed to fit the shape of your teeth, so it comfortably penetrates and cleans far between them. If the toothbrush fits, use it. Crest Complete fits between to get teeth clean.
Now here's good news for everyone over 50. It's not age that slows most of us down. It's usually not eating right. New Resource helps guarantee you get the nutrition you need to be your best every day. Improve your diet. Improve your life with New Resource, the liquid nutritional food. And here comes more good news. Resource is the only nutritional drink with fresh fruit flavors and no fat. Only from Resource.
When you're outside and you want bugs gone, just use the off that you don't put on.
Just light off citronella candles and enjoy a delightful night.
Just use the off that you don't put on.
Off citronella candles, S.C. Johnson Wax.
Malox versus acid blockers. What to choose for heartburn? This demonstration shows that acid blockers don't neutralize the acid already in your stomach. Malox starts to neutralize that acid in minutes. Malox, the first choice for hospitals, the fast choice for you.
Because wrinkles appear out of nowhere, the Pond's Institute created Prevent and Correct with 2 different moisturizers that twist apart. One with SPF for day, one with alpha hydroxys for night, to help prevent and correct the signs of aging.
Time magazine says Flipper is a cool dude. And People magazine raves Flipper will knock your snorkels off. Paul Hogan, Elijah Wood, Flipper, rated PG. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Sunday at 8/7 Central, Tom Cruise in the electrifying suspense thriller.
No lawyer has ever left your law firm live.
They can get to anyone, anywhere.
The network television premiere.
If we run, they find us.
The Firm, Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
What are you asking, Lily?
I'm asking you if you want me to move out.
No, I don't want you to move out.
Of course not. You're a gentleman. You'd insist on you being the one to go.
No, no one's going anywhere. We're married, all right? We made plans to be together, and that's what we're going to do.
Please don't do that. It is so unfair to everybody.
I never want to hurt you, and I never lie to you.
Probably because I've never asked you the questions that would force you to lie.
Why would I lie? I mean, you would see right through me. You know how I feel about you. You know how much you mean to me.
Yeah, and how much you mean to me. Big difference is, I love you.
I told you.
No. Don't do this. The one thing we've had is honesty.
Still do.
Now you stopped telling me the truth. The real truth, and started saying what you thought I wanted to hear. I have to go.
Wait. When are you going to be back?
Same time as usual.
Same time. Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Only if you want to.
Mr. Quartermain, a few questions, please. Why the interest in this trial, Mr. Quartermain?
Justice, what's yours?
Why is the scion of the Quartermain Empire become such a fixture?
Isn't it obvious? I'm a trial groupie. Now leave me alone.
Do you have the time?
What do you want?
I thought you should know. I'm meeting Luke Spencer on the docks near Warehouse 13 at 6 p.m. I'll be there at 5:30. The videotape goes to the highest bidder.
It goes to the witness's expertise as a medical professional.
That's not what it sounded like.
I'll grant you some leeway, but the court expects you to ask questions, not make speeches, Miss Jensen.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
The DA's just blowing smoke.
Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Barbara's not an expert on ear infections. Justice can prove that.
Mrs. Jones, how many children do you have?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
It goes to the witness's expertise as a mother.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I am a mother. I lost a child. My husband and I still have a son, Lucas.
I'm sorry. Suffice it to say that you have experience raising children.
Yes.
And is it your experience as a nurse and as a mother that certain traumatic experiences can have a long-lasting effect on a young child's development?
Oh, yes, of course.
And is it your impression as a nurse and as a mother that even a child as young as James could be affected by the events of that evening? For example, if he had been witness to a murder or a violent act?
Objection, Your Honor. Presumes facts not in evidence.
Court, Miss Jensen.
Yes or no? Is James too young to remember what happened that night? Well, could James be a witness?
Oh, my God.
I object to this line of questioning.
I can't. I have to get out. Get out! Get out of here! Get out! You can't put the president. You gotta pick one. Sure. Give me a picture. Give me a picture. Come on, you like a picture?
Doc.
Give me plenty of pictures.
Doc.
He's out of his mind.
How domino champ Charlie Armstrong eats a Reese's peanut butter cup. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
To really freshen your breath, give it both barrels. Mentadent mouthwash in new cool mint. Baking soda and peroxide combine, creating surging bubbles you can feel. Mentadent mouthwash, freshen your breath all the way to clean.
TCBY treats. This calls for a celebration.
TCBY stores are now TCBY treat stores with frozen yogurt and ice cream.
TCBY treats. It's time to celebrate.
Claritin.
I'll ask my doctor.
It's time to see your doctor.
For a trial of Claritin.
Yes, ask your doctor for a trial of Claritin. For free information and a $5 coupon toward a prescription for Claritin, call 1-800-CLARITIN.
General Hospital will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Westfest opens a world of art this weekend at Westfield's beautiful Stanley Park. Fine artists and craftsmen from throughout New England and beyond, plus art demonstrations, activities, and great entertainment for all ages. Come enjoy the arts, crafts, music, dance, drama, food, and fun from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. this Saturday and Sunday at the annual Westfest Arts Festival. Rain or shine in the big tents at Stanley Park, Western Avenue, Westfield, Massachusetts. Plenty of free parking, kids under 12 free.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, you don't need to talk. Call the law offices of attorney Marquis Solomon. Right now.
Red alert! Red alert! For this week only, Nationwide Furniture Warehouse is declaring a furniture emergency. We're slashing our everyday low prices to make room for incoming shipments and emergency blowout prices. Look for red tag prices like $448 for this beautiful two-piece sectional, $548 for a puffback sofa and love seat, and $248 for a four-piece oak finish bedroom suit. It's a red alert for this week only. Nationwide Warehouse, 3 locations, Springfield, Hartford, Manchester. Nationwide Warehouse.
This is a News 40 live local update.
Hello, I'm Beth Carroll. It is 3:30. Making news this Friday. Safety questions raised following a PVTA accident after the driver is cited for running a red light. A local gatehouse on a former mill site is on the verge of bursting, and it's not just water they're worried about. And the On Your Side team with the tale of the exploding stove. More news later.
This News 40 live local news update is brought to you by Remillard Insurance. Ray and Kathy on News 40 first at 5.
That
is Lucy, L-U-C-Y, Coe, C-O-E, and I am president and CEO of Jack's Cosmetics. That's J-A-X, not J-C-K-X, J-X.
What happened in there, Miss Coe?
Oh, gosh. You know what it is everybody's very, very tense because this is a very big trial, and actually an innocent woman is being railroaded.
Well, we heard that the reporter that was hurt was bringing charges against Dr. Collins.
Well, he better not be. You see, I happen to know Dr. Collins well. Very, very well. And anything he did, I'm sure, was strictly self-defense, you see. Well, you were there.
Wait a minute.
We were there. No, I saw it, and you saw it.
I'm fine. In fact, I never felt better.
Yeah, well, I must admit I wanted to take a swing at the same guy earlier. So, what happened?
I think he ducked.
In the courtroom.
Must be the heat. Nothing like feeling the walls close in to brighten up an otherwise dreary day.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you okay?
Yes, I am. Thank you. What's going on?
Well, all hell broke loose inside, so the judge thought it'd be best if she declared a recess. What's Lucy doing?
Oh, Lucy, she's creating a distraction, which in Lucy's case is an oxymoron. Just hope I didn't hurt Laura.
It can't be very good for the jury to go to recess with Bobby's testimony still fresh on their minds.
Don't try to second guess them, baby. Luke is right, Laura. Besides, it'll give me a chance to work on my cross, and I'm going to use every second of it.
Where will you be?
Be upstairs in the library. Don't worry, they'll call me when court's back in session.
Would it make you crazy if I took off for a little while? Honey, believe me, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't necessary.
What are you up to?
Not me. Not me, Edward. He's got some connection to that spud that sucked Lucky into the high-stakes poker game. The guy's name is Harper.
What does this mean?
See, I don't know. I gotta go find out.
Okay. Please, just be careful, all right? I don't feel as much on top of my game when you're not here.
I'm always with you.
Spend your whole life grasping at straws, counselor?
If the jury buys it.
Yeah, you almost had me going with that silly logic.
Well, thanks again for listening. And remember that C-O-E and J-A-X. C-O-E-J-A-X. Okay, take care. Good reporting. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, dear. You still look really pale.
I'm fine.
Uh-huh. Do you know, those nice reporters told me that that guy that you sort of, whatever you did, is thinking about pressing charges. What got into you?
Nothing. Why do I feel like I'm the one on trial here? It was the heat, Lucy. Nothing more, nothing less. You wouldn't know a nice, cool place where you and I could escape, did you?
Really? I'm having a difficult time concentrating in here.
I know. The heat. Just the heat. Doesn't lock.
Hurry up,
Doesn't
then.
lock, okay?
It's a bogus argument. You know it.
Nothing is bogus as long as it works.
Result-oriented. I should have known.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means you're the kind of person who takes no prisoners so long as she gets what she wants.
And you don't? Give me strength.
Following me?
Don't flatter yourself.
Well, it doesn't look like anybody's going anyplace anytime soon.
I love you. I know I can't get past it. It's just a fact of my life. I'm not trying to trick you. I just want to offer you all that I have to give. Do you understand how much I want you? How much I want us, and I'm willing to take it any way I can get it. I don't care if it's a moment here or a moment there.
You have the tape? And what do you have?
Your marker. Fax from Atlantic City. Your IOU is now paid in full.
That didn't take any time at all.
No. I have connections. Oh, and here's something entirely different. This is a cashier's check for $1 million.
Now you're talking.
Then shut up and listen, because this comes with strings attached. Now, you will take this check, and you will take your wife and your son, if they exist, and you will leave Fort Charles. You'll leave the state, disappear, and you'll use this to start all over again.
Where would I go?
Well, frankly, I don't care. Why don't you try Hollywood? Why don't you put your son's dubious prowess with the camera to practical use? You understand this, buddy? If you ever try to contact me again, if you ever so much as send me a Christmas card, I will use my connections to see that you disappear permanently.
That's a lot to ask.
That's the offer.
Only $1 million?
Oh, God, you've got moxie, Harper. You don't have many brains, but you sure have guts. Nope. $1 million, that's the offer. And I'm about to walk away from it.
Walk away from what?
This is private business, Spencer.
This wharf rat must be Harper. I'm just itching to know what he's doing here with you.
Hey, lady, isn't it about time to change that Glade plug-ins refill?
Refill your Glade plug-ins every 45 days to keep your home Glade fresh.
Plug it in, plug it in.
I just want to know, is it more cinnamon delicious? This much more cinnamon delicious. Or this much more cinnamon delicious.
Life is a compromise.
Could you call it more cinnamon delicious in a court of law?
Fortunately, it's also a cereal. New Cinnamon Life. The more cinnamon delicious, cinnamon sweet, cinnamon cereal your kids will happily eat.
This new Cinnamon Life is even more cinnamon delicious. That is the idea.
Life is a compromise.
Fortunately, it's also a cereal. Yeah.
Get this. She wants to change her name from Heather to Feather.
Dad, recycle.
Bill's going nuts. Save the whales, save the llamas. She's very picky about her food.
Fried chicken.
Bill thinks he's losing his little girl and his Kentucky Fried Chicken. So last night he brings him a bucket.
Hello.
And in it, he's got the original recipe and this new tender roast. It's in pieces. Yeah, it's a whole new deal.
Okay, this is new.
Bill's got his fried pieces. Heather's got her roasted pieces.
Thanks, Dad.
And I've just got peace.
New tender roast, now any way you like it, roasted or fried. All you need is a little KFC.
Inside information for a woman. Gynecologists say sudden strenuous activity can make a woman's period heavier for a while. Don't worry about accidents. With Stay Free, you're worry-free. Inside Stay Free is NatureSorb, a discovery. Earth's most absorbent fibers draw fluid in with more natural power than Kotex.
Stay free. Worry-free.
NatureSorb is only in Stay Free. Stay free. Worry-free.
Are your allergies serious?
Severe.
Then get Tylenol Severe Allergy. Its powerful medicines relieve your worst symptoms, plus ease the painful discomfort you feel when allergy attacks get severe.
It's serious relief.
Inside information. New Brilliant Blue Stay Free package outside. The protection of Earth's most absorbent natural fibers inside. Brilliant New Blue Stay Free. Stay free, worry free.
So full of life.
Now there's more candy in every roll.
Saturday, only on ABC, can you relive the performances that touched our lives. See MASH's unforgettable goodbye episode that hasn't been seen in years, Daytime's landmark wedding of Luke and Laura, and the Judds' final duet. These are the memories you'll want to experience all over again. Television's greatest performances too, ABC Saturday.
Is America still the greatest? We sent ABC News correspondents cross-country. What people said you'll want to hear. Listening to America on World News Tonight.
I received an invitation from your friend here, Edward. Does Lila know you're slumming?
Mr. Spencer, I'm glad you came.
This man is a liar and a thief.
Really? What did he steal? What does it have to do with the case?
I'm a businessman and I'm negotiating. I think you might like a piece of this action.
Do you know who he is, Luke?
Yeah. He's the slug that suckered my kid into a high-stakes poker game. But I'm beginning to smell a complication, Edward.
He's also the one who set Lucky up to get the hell beat out of him.
Is that right?
Wait a minute. Aren't you even interested in what I have to offer?
Maybe in time. This meeting just took on a whole spicy new flavor.
I don't want to fight.
Really? You don't like to deal with somebody your own size? That's too bad, man. Because I'm about to do what my kid couldn't do.
Look, Spencer.
Bastard might have known something.
My guess is an overload on the air conditioners in the area that caused the blackout. At least in this building, anyway, which is not surprising, really.
Excuse me, would you mind not being so analytical? I do not have time to be trapped in an elevator. I have a pile of work to do.
Oh, well, they won't start the trial again without us.
This is somebody's idea of hell.
My vote is that you chill, Jensen. No pun intended. We're going to be waiting this one out.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. Not your fault. The DA is good at her job.
You know, it's so frightening to sit in that chair. I'd almost forgotten.
Been there before?
When I was fighting for Lucas. Oh, Laura, I really hoped I would be of some help to you.
I know that. We've been through worse.
Have we? At the moment, I can't even remember.
We have.
How can you be so calm?
We're not. But imagine how they would react. If they could see how I really felt.
Where's Luke?
Out slaying the dragon.
Justice would never admit it, but he likes the solitude. I know I'm in his way. He just loves me too much to ask me to leave.
No, come on, Keisha, I don't believe that.
It's true. I hear him all the time roaming around downstairs. It's like it's the only time he can be alone with his thoughts. Anyway, I figure he and Simone will get married right after the trial, so I would say it's definitely time to find a place of my own. What do you think?
I think it sounds like you might be sticking around Port Charles for a while. Now, come on, how could I not like that?
Sonny?
Introducing new Quilted Baby Fresh wipes. Now Baby Fresh is not just thick, it's quilted. Quilted to be extra thick and, most important, soft and incredibly gentle. New Quilted Baby Fresh, as gentle with your baby as you are.
Now you can own the movie critics call a thrilling adventure the whole family will love. Jumanji. The wildest.
Stampede!
The funniest.
You just saw 3 monkeys go by on a motorcycle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good girl.
The ultimate. Robin Williams is hilarious.
I would like to get out of the floor.
In the greatest movie adventure you will ever take. Own Jumanji, on sale wherever videos are sold.
Today, you're a modern woman with a major headache. Your associates offer you
Tylenol?
Advil, but you know something they don't. So you go out of your way for a whole new kind of pain reliever, Actron. Unlike Tylenol and Advil, Actron has ketoprofen. Ketoprofen is so powerful you used to need a prescription to get it. So powerful, this is all the Actron you need. With all you know, is it any wonder you're the boss? For big pain relief, all you need is a little Actron.
At the end of the day, the last thing I want to feel is my makeup, which is why I wear New Feel Perfect Makeup by L'Oreal. It covers flawlessly with an oil-free formula that stays fresh all day. Perfectly with ultra-soft microspheres that glide on like silk. Thanks to New Feel Perfect, what I always feel is beautiful. What I don't ever feel is made up. New Feel Perfect. All-day coverage makeup. No makeup feel. By L'Oreal.
My family stopped brushing their teeth.
They did.
My mom says not to brush. She does?
Smart families don't just brush, they reach. With the advanced design Reach toothbrush, uniquely angled to clean hard-to-reach places.
My wife says brushing's out. She does.
Why brush when you can reach? Its bi-level bristle system is designed to thoroughly clean your teeth and remove plaque along the gum line.
You don't brush. Nope.
For healthy teeth and gums, don't just brush, reach.
Why compromise on your laxative? Part of you wants strong, part wants gentle. Get both with Dulcolax. So effective, doctors recommend it most, and it's gentle with comfort coating. Don't compromise. Get strong, get gentle, get Dulcolax.
It's time to pick up the phone and tell us what you think of the people of Port Charles. Call Soap Talk now at 1-900-740-5000. You give us your opinion, and we'll give you a sneak preview. Call 1-900-740-5000.
95 cents per minute.
Tonight, you're fast asleep. Your house is on fire. So why isn't the smoke detector going off?
If our lives had depended on it, we would all be dead.
Information that could save your life. Before there's a fire, watch This 2020 tonight on ABC.
Damn power went out.
No kidding. Willie and I just walked up more flights of stairs than we can count.
Oh, that's right, the elevator.
How was your day?
Good, it was good, you know. How was yours?
Not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, some of the kids showed up in swimsuits, so we had to send them home. I'm surprised you're home.
Well, you know, where else would I be? I was gonna make us some pasta, right? I was cooking up a storm and power went out.
How I know you. When in doubt, cook.
Clams, your favorite. Well, it's worth a try.
Thank you.
So, hey, you know what? If you're up to facing those stairs, how about I take you out to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get my keys.
Just sit there.
What would you have me do?
Escape. There's got to be a way out of here. There always is.
bad idea.
I think it's worth a try. I need your help.
Oh, I know that. I'm surprised it took you this long to figure it out.
Oh, cut it out. Come on, give me a boost.
All right. Do me a favor, Jensen. Get rid of those spiked heels.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Whoa.
How's the view?
It's hopeless. I think we're gonna have to think of another plan, Councilman.
All right, all right. Coming down, coming down. No, I think under the circumstances, why don't you just call me Justice?
Well, I think it was worth a try anyway.
Face it, Jensen. You stuck with me.
Do you think Simone knows about us? I mean, you know.
So we'll tell her.
Soon. Before somebody else does. She's my friend. I think it's only fair.
Well, maybe I should just go.
Please don't. I need you. Oh, sure. I'll stay as long as you want me to. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just ticked, you know. I thought I could handle it better.
I know how you feel. I went through the drill yesterday.
You both did fine. You told the truth. That's all I ask. I just want to get back in there. You know, it's the waiting. It's really getting to me.
Don't count on it, Laura. I just heard the attorneys of record are trapped in the elevator together.
Are you serious?
Yep. They're stuck somewhere between the 3rd floor and purgatory, just as called from his cell phone.
Good Lord, can you imagine being stuck in the elevator with that viper?
All right.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Better.
Okay, good. So now, you tell me what happened in that courtroom.
The truth? I haven't the foggiest. Excuse me, has anyone seen my grandfather?
Where is he? He's gone. At least I couldn't fight him. Do you think he got away?
Either that or he drowned and the current took him.
Oh, God. This is a fine mess. You just couldn't leave well enough alone.
And we're butt out of this! He had something to say and I wanted to hear what it was. God, how could I lose him like this?
Here, try this, boy.
Suddenly changing your dog's food can sometimes lead to stomach upset with diarrhea. Feed your dog a consistent diet. Great tasting Purina Dog Chow brand dog food every day.
Look, I invented something amazing. 2,000 flushes, blue plus bleach. Powerful blue detergent plus stain-fighting chlorine bleach. 2 cleans in 1 for up to 4 months. 2,000 flushes, blue plus bleach. 2 cleans in 1.
The human body is brilliantly designed. Your spine protects your spinal cord. Your ribs and pelvis protect your vital organs. But what protects your bones? Tums helps protect your bones from osteoporosis. For pennies a day, Tums gives you very pure, absorbable, bone-building calcium. The human brain is brilliantly designed. Use it. Try Tums.
Recommended by the National Osteoporosis Foundation.
Okay, now don't get Grandma too excited.
She has been running on the same Duracell battery since the Ice Age.
Wow, those Duracell batteries sure do last.
The Copper Top. No battery is stronger.
To dry. That's the real test of Downy softness.
So soft, you love it. You know Downy does.
Mid-price softeners can leave clothes stiffer, but only Downy gives you the most fluffy softness.
So soft on your skin. Just come on in. So soft. You love it. Only Downy does it. Come on in to Downy.
The Downy dispenser. Toss it in at the start and never miss the rinse cycle. What was for dinner last night?
Burgers and, stuff.
They won't forget stovetop stuffing. That warm, dig-right-in taste. Just watch their memories improve.
Last night was stovetop and stuff.
Make them stovetop, because everything else is just stuff.
You know, you're doing a great job, but you're not using all your assets. With a body like that, you can go places.
Sexual harassment makes you feel like less of a person. For help and hotline numbers, ask for the Stop Sexual Harassment booklet at your public library.
Be a little more sexy. Hey, we're talking about your job here.
No, we're talking about sexual harassment here, and I don't have to take it.
Sexual harassment violates you, and it violates the law.
Sunday, outdoor adventures, risk-taking for fun. Is it a thrill, or is it just dangerous? Join us for Good Morning America Sunday here on ABC.
The American Broadcasting Company, ABC.